to know if I'm live right now because something's changed on YouTube. Let me just try to get my cam a bit clearer because that's problematic. Okay, let's see if this is a clear focus. All right. I think we're good now, aren't we? Hi, Steve. Hi, Punisher. Hello, how are you? Okay, I think we are good, but maybe I should put it a little bit closer, right? Let me see. I just want to have, like, to figure out the right angle. I'm doing good, Punisher. How are you? Do we still? I feel like it's still a bit off. I'm not happy with what we're doing right now. Not happy with how we're what we're dealing with. Oh, angles are so hard to figure out, Steve. I think we're still good. Okay, I think we're still good on the angles. I just need to grab. I'm glad you're doing good, Punisher. It's been a while now. Okay, oh my god, I forgot. Happy New Year! Happy New Year! It's almost as if no New Year has happened or has been passed. Okay, I cannot English. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've Englished. No, that's not true. Okay, so today I want to draw more poses. How was your Sylvester? My New Year? It was good. I always celebrate it with my brother. It was really I really enjoyed this year. It was just, I don't know, I was so much calmer this year. It's so super, and I don't mean calmer in a way like celebrating. I was just calmer as a person. I felt like I really was in tune with who I was, and that really made me happy. So how was your New Year? I'm just looking for some reference photos, and I want to in the album. Happy New Year, Steve. Punisher. How was your New Year's? Tell me about how your New Year was. Also, I don't know if you guys want to mention in the Discord that we're live, because it's just the three of us right now. And I mean, as okay that I am with this, maybe other people would want to join as well. I don't know if anyone's available. It's just not holidays anymore, so probably people are not really into watching streams on a Thursday evening. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I cannot find the album. What the hell? I've just opened it. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay. So now we're just going back and hi, Juice Man. Happy New Year. YouTube had a little hiccup getting in. What? Seriously? That's odd. I can now watch 3 other streams, but yours is my priority stream. Wait, really? Are people streaming so much on a Thursday evening? I had no idea. Oh my god, it's been a while since I've drawn traditionally. Oh my god, traffic is so wild, and it's really odd because it's been snowing and it's been raining. And people are like, "Oh, we don't care, we don't care." A double action, that's all right. I mean, if people are notified about it twice, that's all right. Hi, Juice Man, how are you? By the way, I don't know if anyone saw, but on Patreon I posted a few my first 2 podcast episodes, and I'm really excited about them. I don't know if you guys like to hear or watch someone talk. But I feel like it's definitely another level of making my, like, when I made my comics, I felt like I was really expressing my voice in the comics, but I also felt the need to just talk like one-on-one in a way, or at least it feels to me, it feels like that. It feels like I'm actually talking one-on-one to you, and it just feels like I'm on a video call with you, which is kind of fun. So the only thing is I'm reaching multiple people, or hopefully I'm reaching multiple people who appreciate the content and who also get that feeling that I'm on a video call with them. So that's the fun thing. Like, I'm reaching multiple people, and hopefully it's something that people can resonate with. I love to talk about these topics, and I like to I really feel happy that I now get to use my voice, and I'm not afraid to use it anymore. And I don't really need my art as a medium to express myself, but I can do it in other ways too. So that's the fun thing. I now just hope that they will be watched. Chilling at home to another work from home day. Oh, that's kind of cool. This is a hard pose to start off with. Just the hands in and of itself, it's kind of hard. See, these 2 weeks did some nice developments already. Art's a lovely way to convey experiences, having more outlets opened as a result. Even cooler to see. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's kind of nice. You know, it's I've been journaling a lot, and that's how I was like, okay, everything that I journal is really cool that I have it in my journal, but how cool would it be if I just got to share it? And that's how I came up with the idea of like sharing them on a video and sharing just my thoughts and my journey in a way, through video and maybe, you know, in a podcast-ish way. But I didn't want it to be like preachy or anything. I don't want to be the next coach out there. I just really, really want to be. I want it to feel like you're calling a friend. Has not drawn for 2 weeks on stream, but starts with the hardest pose. Great idea, bro. It's not the hardest one, actually. I did myself dirty on the pose references. So, not the hardest one. It's just like the hands are pretty difficult, but I'm figuring it out, I think. Thankfully, I did draw in my sketchbook. I also drew. I started drawing the wallpaper. That's pretty cool too. It's almost done. The wallpaper's almost done. And I finished some comics that were actually due like in December, but I think I've managed to post them. Yeah, early January. I just need to, you know what? I've always stuck with an art style that I thought suited me or worked well, but I've never really taken myself to really discover what would go beyond, you know, the materials that I've always used and the art style that I've always that I was always so loyal to. I've never really thought about like what could this art style still do for me other than comics. But also I love making comics, so that's not it. I just think about like maybe another format would be nice. Maybe I could just do other things with it, or draw another style. I don't know. Develop my style a bit more. The way that I draw right now, it's really nice. You know, I cannot complain. I love drawing pretty girls. I just love drawing. I mean, but not cars, Steve. I don't like drawing cars. That's just you won't get me to draw cars. and no way. No way. Okay. Oh my god, I thought that you meant that I should draw cars in the background. Can you hear them really good? That's why I don't like to stream here anymore. Like, I loved streaming in the previous place that I lived in, but there's just so much, like, I'm so overstimulated here. There's so much traffic. You will draw cars, okay? Punisher. You're really being a punisher today, aren't you? You crossed over to the other side and Prue is judging you to decide which afterlife you go to. Wait, what? You cross over to the other side and Prue is judging you to decide which afterlife you go to. Holy moly. Wait, what? What's this about, Chisman? The hands, they look like the pose I'd see if someone pondering why someone is the way they are or something. Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. She's really like, huh. Where are we going to put you for the rest of the night? You belong in the corner. You belong... Wait, isn't that like the lyrics of a song? Oh no, it's just like, just me in the corner. Nah, losing my religion. Okay, yeah, I remember the song now. A Ford Mustang Shelby GT500. Is that the one from like 70? Wait, hold on, 79, 78, or 76? I don't know which one, but it's the most famous one probably. Yeah. Judged by Prue and acceptable fates. I mean, it could be worse. Could be worse. You could be judged by judged in a courtroom would definitely be worse. The only thing I'm not happy about is the hair. Let me check how it looks on the stream. Judged by Prudence. When we see Prue draw cars. I mean, I don't know, Punisher. I don't know. Like, let's say there's like a big ass company, like Porsche or Mercedes, that would offer me a project and they ask me to draw a car or to, I don't know, wrap a car or something. I need to draw a car, right? I would do it 100%. I love beautiful cars. I don't like to drive at all. I don't like traffic. I don't like to drive, so I don't feel drawn to owning a beautiful car. But I grew up with brothers, so cars were definitely a topic, and I can also, like, fun thing. I can change my taillights by myself, or headlights actually. I can take out codes from like my dashboard system. I do know my way around cars, I guess. Much better than like the average person. My brothers were also like very into cars, so I never missed anything about that. The average American cannot comprehend this. I'm sorry, I don't like driving, and you have to keep in mind that everything here is it cannot be farther than like 20 minutes away. Surprisingly, the song you reference is only from 1991. I always thought it was like a decade older. Ooh, I thought it was younger. Steve asked me the question is if Prue wants to draw cars. I don't want to. No. No, I actually no, I don't want to. But you know, for like I said, like if there would be like a very cool company like Porsche or Mercedes reaching out and they would be like, can you draw a wrap a car? That would be cool though. That would be cool if I were to have the chance to wrap a car. Oh, so you draw a fire department truck. Oh no. No, I don't think so, Punisher. I don't know. I think that's like above and beyond what I'm capable of drawing. I think I will just keep it to like pretty girls. What do you think? Cute pretty girls. I'm sorry, you can only get pretty girls out of me. Okay, next up. I fear these big companies are not even where you exist, sadly. Wait, what? How do they not, like, how could they not be aware that I exist? Maybe they are. Maybe someone is working there and they know that I exist. They know about me. They know about Plant Prudence. Maybe, just maybe. I don't know. Can we compromise perhaps pretty girls on bikes? Oh no, bikes are even worse. Bikes are even worse. How can you even say that, Juiceman? Maybe they do. When was the last time Porsche commissioned you? Oh, that's sad, Steve. I don't know. Same as when Netflix reached out. Never. Same as when like Disney reached out, which is never. I did work with pretty cool companies though. I did work like with BBC and Microsoft and Adobe. Yeah, I worked with Lilo, which is pretty cool too. Yeah, I did have some cool collaborations. Reality is sad, that's why I write fantasy. Aw. I really want to make it my mission though to like really like reality and like my life a lot better this year. That would probably be my mission, is to really like life a lot better. Okay, next pose. A calendar with girls on bikes is a good idea. Oh, you mean like 12 girls on bikes? Punisher, you really like you really make it. You're very true to your name. You keep being true to your name, which is to punish your artist friends. Like, oh, Prue, you don't want to draw my Ford Mustang Shelby. Oh, that's fine. Just draw 12 girls on a bike. Okay. Okay, let's go for it. Let's make a calendar with 12 girls on bikes. preferably like a mix of mountain bikes, BMX. Um, what else is on there? What else do we have? Like cycling. I love you too. Thank you, heart. Heart for Punisher. Oh my god. That would be like the worst. That would be the worst. Yeah, probably the worst commission ever. I don't know what would stand, like, what they would have to pay me to make me do that. To make me draw 12 girls on a bike. Your pretty drawings make everyone's life better. Oh, thank you, Steve. Thank you. I mean, it's pretty hard though, because, you know, now that I've taken a step back from Instagram, I sure have there's not much everyone anymore, right? It feels a bit like starting over, but it's fine. You know, I just need to remind myself that it'll get better. I just need to get better too. There will be a calendar with 12 girls on bikes, but for technical reasons the bikes will be left out. That's a good idea. I'm standing behind that idea. Leaving out the bikes. Or maybe the bikes can like stand in their bike boxes. So we just draw like girls with boxes. Bike boxes. Bike storages? We just have to imagine they're right below them. Yeah. A calendar is a bad idea, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really... I want to create, but I don't want to create to, you know... I just need to step back from everything that I've known, and also the idea of, like, I want to create, like... There's a part of me that really has a huge urge to create a calendar or to create shirts again and try to make money the way that I knew how to, because, you know, it's really grabbing me by the throat just surviving on Patreon. But I just need to, like, I do have like a few projects. Oh yeah, and the mags again. Yeah. I do have a few projects now in the pipeline, for which I hope that they will actually, you know, be fruitful and good. And, you know, I also want to come back to Instagram, but in a much different way. Like, I don't want it to consume me so much the way that it did, and I don't want it to be like my main source of I don't want to say validation, my main source of displaying my arts. I really want to stick with another platform as a main platform, but it's not that easy, you know? Like, how can you show up on Instagram in a way where it's clear that this is not your this is not the main platform? I just need to figure it out for myself a bit, and I cannot move back to like selling mugs out of desperation, or selling t-shirts out of desperation, or out of, you know, I need to do something to get this income if it means that it will kill my creativity again. I really need to heal now from what has consumed me for such a long time, and that is just the fast-paced rat race that was Instagram. You could do it like me, post something that no one sees. Yeah, I mean, in a way, in a way, I had that feeling already. It's just Instagram. It's just I want to create something that people don't just consume in less than 1 second, and then go on about their day again, or not, or just crawl on. And I don't want to be that part. I don't want to be just content. I want it to be, I want to create things that are more meaningful, and that's why I started the podcast and the streams. And you know, it I want to be connected to the people who are like, who are drawn to my art and the way that I see it. I love drawing these together, like on a Thursday. I love drawing these together, and it makes me happy to be here just with you, you know. It makes me happy to be here. But also I just want to draw freely, and on Instagram there's also so much censorship. You cannot draw whatever you like. There's just so much that you cannot post, that I cannot post, especially with things that I'm drawing. I get flagged and banned just left and right, and it just isn't motivating at all. So I really want to find a way where I can show up in a way that I feel comfortable with, in a way that I feel aligned with, and spread my message across. But also find people who it really resonates with and who want to consume, not consume, but slow down with me and the content that I make, or the art that I make, and not just devour it. It's not even devouring it. They're not paying attention. And when they are triggered enough, they will hate. But there's so little. I don't know. I feel like I cannot see the good in Instagram as for now, and I hope that it will return, that I will see it again. But it's not something that I see this second, you know. I just hope it will return, because I love the majority of the people that I met on there. Yeah, we'll see. For now, I'm doing the streams, although I have to say, like, I don't know if I'm actually ready to post something that I immediately have feedback on. Like, right now I feel like very, very vulnerable. I don't know if I wanted to. I mean, I wanted to go live. I wanted to chat with you, but I also didn't want to be so aware that I'm not on Instagram, that I'm like taking a break from that part, because it also, like, I'm kind of also grieving it. I met some very nice people there, especially certain Prudence. Aw, Steve, thank you. I'm also happy about, like, there's so many wonderful people who I met through Instagram, but you know, it's just the app itself. It alters, yet like you're forced to alter your art and what you post on there. It's just not fair. For now, I feel like the only thing that I feel very aligned with is both Patreon and the videos that I'm creating. Is what, yeah, those two things are like the only like the few things that I feel very aligned with right now. So and I also feel like those two things are like bringing me a lot of connection. That is not so much like you're doing something and you can get feedback on the spot, and it might be something that you want to hear, and it might also be something that you don't want to hear. Um, Make exactly kind of contact you talked about. My stories have to be consumed slow. They are exactly the opposite of the fast content over there. Yeah, exactly, and I think that's why you say that no one's seeing them, but I'm very convinced that people do see them. They just don't have, the majority of the people who are coming across your story probably don't have the attention span anymore that your stories require to have. um and that's the thing, right? You need people who, like, you need to be on the right platforms for the type of art that you want to create. And I feel that I really need another approach to Instagram. And as soon as I figure out how I can approach Instagram in a way where I can just find the people who resonate with my work and just take them with me to explore my work and consume it. I don't know if consuming it is the right way to say it, but to experience it in a slow way, then I think if I figure out how to do that, then I will return to Instagram. But I won't return to Instagram in a way of, this is my main platform and I want you to scroll very fast across my comic. I don't want to do that anymore. Continue posting there because there's my little audience. I will do it out of spite. Yeah. I mean, yeah, sure. As long as it's, I mean, for me, it was important that it's just like my mental health is in order. And I don't know if, I'm there yet to just, I mean, I don't know. I will return, but just when I feel better about it, and when I have figured out how to go about it in a way that is healthy for me. And in a way that it won't interfere with my creativity. That's very important, because that is something that I really need to protect, is my creativity. Okay. Don't really know if I'm so happy about that reference. You will find your way about your postings and where to post it. Yeah, I think I'm thinking about it on a daily basis, like where I want to post my work. And for now, it's Patreon is the way that I really want to post my work, and preferably behind the paywall for now. I just want to see, like, I just want to develop myself, like, as a person, and post more videos, because I really enjoyed it, like, last summer. But I also felt like there was something off about the videos back then. And for me, it was mostly like I was at my desk. And right now I'm recording from like this safe space, and which is like next to my books, and or between my books, on my couch. And that's, yeah, that's where I just love to talk about the topics that I've been journaling about, and I've been recording that, and I think it might be helpful for some people out there. I hope that just that I find people that it resonates with. And on Thursdays we will just all draw together and talk more about those topics. So I think that that's what I have in mind. That would be like the perfect thing to do, is on Thursdays we draw, and maybe it can develop into like more drawing dates. I don't know, but yeah, we'll see. But for now, it's just like the drawing in and of itself is still hard. Took a bit of chatting to shave. I noticed the Asian is the most at the most inopportune times. Okay, I it's tempting. Okay, it's the beards. Okay, it's the beard. Okay. Thank you for not having me ask a question that I didn't want to ask, but that was very tempting too. Nice choice for Patreon, to be honest. Not nearly as focused on content farming. Yeah, I agree. Instagram often pushes on both artists and casual users. Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like Instagram is really focusing on this fast-paced content, and like there's just no chance for your audience to really see your content anymore, because it's mostly showing your content to people who are not following you in the first place. So that's a bit of a hard one. Prue, I know what you're gonna say. It's Purr. It was Purr who was talking. It wasn't Prue. It was Purr. Also, we both have to use the restroom, both Purr and Prue. So after this one's done, I'm just going to take a little break to powder my nose. Okay? Just going to powder my nose. Just not saying which one. No, I'm just kidding. That was Purr again. We need to really do something about purdons. what's it takes up for you to give a shout out to her old friend Fire Alarm for finally behaving. I mean, of course it's behaving. It's like not even active at this point. No, it's behaving. It's just behaving. Is there some Fire Alarm lore I've yet to hear? No, actually, no. I mean, you have heard the Fire Alarm lore from when it was like Halloween and it went off and it was like crazy, and you know, you've heard that, right? Like, you were there, right? Wait, did I draw her glasses here? Oh no, I didn't. That's not good. I'm not sure if I like her expression here. It looks like a bit sad. That was not my intention at all. Don't want her to look sad. I want her to smile. Yeah, it's better. Somehow no memory of an alarm blaring. Oh no. Yeah, the fire alarm was definitely a hired actor. It was a paid actor during Halloween. It was crazy. You might want to watch the stream again. But it's also kind of sad because I was dead afraid. I was so scared. It was before I got involved in streams, I assume. Yeah, I think so. I was so scared. Like, the fire alarm went off, and then apparently a mouse got inside and like was... Oh my god. I really thought that my place was possessed. I really thought that I was actually going to have to burn the entire place down. It was kind of nuts. It was also pretty cool because it turned out to just be a mouse, and the fire alarm just turned out to like just be technical issues because there was no possession, thankfully. Except if one will go off right now, then I will call it. I'll change my mind in that case, but so far so good. Alright, another doodle done. Another doodle done. I sound like I could be like in a Mary Poppins film or something. Okay, I'm just going to quickly draw the... Nope. That might be better. I think you turn it on by remote. Wait, did I miss something? Maybe it was before I did it. Pro had a file alarm that randomly got off. Maybe or maybe not because it wasn't installed correctly, right, Pro? Steve, I think you turned it on by remote. Yeah, it was just an outside job. It was an outside job. You guys probably have a remote all in your homes. And the fire alarm I purchased by accident had the remotes in your houses. Should sound on fun. Wonder if European fire alarms would be louder or less sensitive than ours. Over here, I hate loud sun noises anyway. Yeah, me too. It's just I don't like if something that I wasn't planned on hearing just goes off, and my first thought is, what is it? And then the second thought is, okay, it's a fire alarm. Then third thought is like, is something on fire? Is there something else happening? But I mean, the thing is, fire alarms here have to be installed. Like most, they're like battery fire alarms, and it doesn't happen. Like they're not so common that they're installed like with the electricity. Cause yeah, I don't know why, but in some houses they have it in some houses, but usually like when you're having an apartment or other houses, usually they're just the ones that you can just take off the ceiling and change batteries, or not change batteries, but just throw away the whole thing when it's done for. But yeah, I have one of those. I have one of the latter, the ones that you have like a battery that should be lasting like 10 years or something. Accident, she says. Yeah, they weren't installed correctly or at all. That might be my fault, but also I just don't feel comfortable with fire alarms being on the ceiling, because every time it happens so much. Like every time that I moved and there were fire alarms, they just went off for nothing. And then I once had it. There was once this occurrence in my first apartment that I lived in by myself. It had a fire alarm, and apparently they were one of the cheap ones, and the landlord had them installed, and I've already asked, like, can you change them to like a better version? And they wouldn't. They were like stinking rich, and they wouldn't change fire alarms. But they went off for nothing. And once I arrived home and the fire alarm went off, there was no fire obviously, and the neighbors had called the fire department, and they were already like with their lock thing, like how do you call it, like it was like a fire, like a lock gun or something. I don't know what it's called, but they were already on the lock with that thing, and that would cost me so much money. And I was like, they were new neighbors, so they had no idea that those fire alarms went off like randomly. But there was one occasion when there was actual fire in the apartment building, and the fire alarm went off. And so I called my neighbor, and he was like, oh, just let it be, it's just like the old neighbor again. Like there was one neighbor of ours, and he would just light a large candle underneath, you know, the lemon candles that you have, like that you can like put in your garden, the ones that are like in some kind of bowl or something. He had one of those underneath, like in the small hallway underneath his fire alarm. So the fire alarm would go off so many times in a week just because of his scandal. And if it wasn't for his scandal, it was just randomly, and it was in all apartments that it would just go off randomly. And so I remember him saying like, oh, it must be some guy who left by a fire alarm with a cigarette or something. And I was thinking, like, if it's not him, and if it's not my neighbor, it's not mine, then whose is it? And so I went into the staircase, and it was just all smoke. There was actual fire. An entire kitchen burned down. And it was like an old couple, very old couple, and they forgot their rabbit stew was on the kitchen, and they just went to the market, and they totally forgot about it. And so they went out for a drink, and they went out shopping, and meanwhile their apartment was just in flames. And yeah, it just scared the hell out of me. Like, I'm always scared, like when I leave the house and like what if the fire alarm would go off and my neighbors would call like the fire department or something. It just scares the shit out of me. It scares me so much that those things go off at just the most random times. Yeah. That was my story time. Produces arch enemies of fire alarms. One of my arch enemies are the fire alarms. No. Okay, small bathroom break. I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, I'm just going to leave this here. I'll be right back. sorry, I'm back. I'm so sorry. I was like, I was kind of lost on my phone. It was like, texting my brother for a second. Um, wait, what would be Ryan? Hi. Oh my god, I don't know if I missed you or not, but hi. ID for a book, the fire alarms. The cover could be, could have Per just carrying an entire case of powered fire alarms beneath her while she holds a single lit matchstick ready to toss into the box. Wow, it's savage, savage. Came during a slight short break. Yeah, I kind of was lost. Lost scrolling in the bathroom. It could be more. No. I was texting. It wasn't scrolling. And also not really in the bathroom. Like I just did my thing. You know, not going into too much detail, but just did my thing. Empty the bladder. Powder the nose. That just sounds weird, right? Powering the noise. Alright. Make a note of Jusman's idea. It's really good. I'm just going to take a picture. There we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's draw a little bit further on the... I think I will be doing this one and another one. And then I'm... Where's my... Okay. I need my eraser. And then I think I'm going to call it an early night because I don't know, I'm not feeling it so much tonight. Maybe I love spending time with you guys, but oh my god, I need drinkies. But it's just like the drawing, and I think it just all makes me a bit sad. No, Punisher, I don't know, it just makes me like sad to yeah, I've been thinking about my art so much, and yeah, I'm just a bit sad, I think. Ryan, hi. It happens. Sometimes you just get tired. Yeah, I think so. I mean, like, maybe I'm tired. Maybe I'm just a bit under the weather. I don't know. But I feel like the last few days, I felt better and excited about the things that I've been making. But also, I've been... Yeah, it's like I'm going live right now and I'm making art, which I love. I love to draw. It's not about the art making. It's not about you guys. It just like makes me think about, yeah, talking about like Instagram and like, I mean, the realization that, you know, it's true, like big companies haven't reached out in a while, I guess. Keeps me thinking, makes me think about like where I mean, Lilo is pretty big. I was very proud to work together with them. They're pretty cool. They're so nice. So yeah, I was happy to work with them. And I desire to be more. But you know, that's just... Has a false coffee? What is a false coffee? Is that coffee that is pretending to be something else? You're not allowed to be sad. Well, I don't want to be. That's for sure. Just grabbing a little bit of fizz. A little bit of fizz. Was that ASMR for you? Could you hear that? Could you hear me? 5 minutes, just got home. Ryan, hi. How was your day? How was your work day? Decaf. Oh, decaf. Did I have some I did have some decaf yesterday though. Just the last one because I've already had like 4 cups of coffee, and today I had faux brew. that sounds so fancy. Charky, hi. How are you? Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to you too, Ryan. Did you drink decaf coffee? No, I haven't. Yesterday I had one yesterday, but just because I've already like had 4 coffees, so the 5th one was a bit like overkill if I were to also have like a regular one. Charky, did you see my podcast episodes? I have to ask because I know I think you like podcasts, right? And if anyone else has listened to them, I really want to hear your opinions. I'm dying to hear your opinions. It is so important to me. It's just something that I'm so excited about, and that I don't know if it's just something that you will like, and it's really important to me. So let me know if you've watched the podcast episodes. Did decaf coffee make you sad? No, not at all. Not at all. It actually tasted really well. It really tasted good. And I've already had like a few coffees before the decaf, so I was fine. I've already had my coffee fix. It was just a little, like the 5th one was okay to be decaf. It's very easy when Prue posts something on Patreon around 1 a.m. Belgian time. She had too much coffee. Did I post something around that time yesterday? I don't think I had. It was kind of late, but it wasn't 1 a.m. It was on New Year's, I think. I think I posted one when, like, at New Year's night, because I was very yeah, I really wanted to reach out to you. And just wish you a happy birthday, happy New Year. And happy New Year. Watching on my phone while I work. So commenting is challenging. That's okay, Charky. That's okay. I was just wondering about the podcasts, and also wishing you a happy New Year. Telling you that I'm so grateful for all of you, also for supporting me so much throughout a journey of like self fucking discovery. It's just so extremely exhausting. But I'm also excited. I'm excited for like trying out new things and revisiting old things. Oh my god, I like for the drawing on demand this month. I've put together like a prompt of my own. It's not really a prompt, but there's like this little game that I've installed, or not installed, but put together, where it's like you have to vote on what you want me to draw. If I'm not that tired anymore on the weekends, I will give your podcast a listen. Oh, thank you, Steve. I would appreciate it, but I know that you don't like them, so it's okay if you don't want to listen. It would just be nice to like have your feedback. It's just, think of them as a way to like add an extra voice to my comics. I think it's like a next stage, or not next stage, but an extra layer to what I already make through my art. Should we make notes of the new year when you make posts so late at night? Maybe you should. And then also look at how the moon is. If I'm posting them, like which phase of the moon we're in. I don't know why, but it always intrigues me how I behave, and how the moon is, like what we're like, what stage we're at in the cycle. It's for the greater good. It's for you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Full Moon Pro understands. I think maybe it's just my werewolf side, and that keeps me up at night, and then on 1 a.m. I post stuff on Patreon. That's what happens. That's what happens when I turn in the night during full moon. Your moon thoughts have me wanting to actually get a moon face calendar. Don't have one in my room, so that's probably help for us nocturnals. Hold on. If you want... No. I don't think that actually works that way. But I have an app, and it's totally different. It's actually totally different. But I know when it's full moon when I get my period, because I always get my period during full moon. But that doesn't make sense to you, right? Because and when my period predictions are like for full moon, it doesn't mean that your period predictions will be for a full moon. Also, as far as I know, you don't get periods, so it all just doesn't make sense. But it makes sense to me. In my case, in my world, in my life, it just makes sense that I look at that calendar and then I know when it's going to be a full moon. Werewolf Brew, don't give me ideas. Actually, it could be cool. The Werewolf Brew is good for Halloween. Next time. Well, if there's a full moon during Halloween, then most likely I will turn anyway. Or I wish. I don't know if you guys saw Wednesday, the series. since I love Tim Burton, I could not miss it, you know. Um, and yeah, it was, oh my god, it was so good. At some point, I wanted to become an Enid, but also Wednesday's pretty cool too. I just imagine like if she were to be like, I know she has supernatural powers and hers are kind of cool, but just add an extra level of vampire to it and it would be like so cool. That is the wildest brew lore I could ever have expected. The dance is awesome. Yeah, they dance so well. What the hell? I love their dance, like season 1, season 2. Wait, was there season... Was there... The last one was season 2, right? I'm just not sure anymore. Yes, okay. So there are now 2 seasons of Wednesday. Am I right? Or 3. Guys, it's raining like crazy here. What the hell? Damn. It's wild. Yeah, it's kind of... It doesn't stop according to my weather app, so... Am I so tired? Goes to bed every day after midnight. It's a mystery. Wait, are you going to bed after midnight? I thought that you were like an early sleeper. Perfect. Yes, season 2 is last. Will there be a season 3, do you think? Mm. Of course not most of the time. It's only half an hour before midnight. Yes, but not before 2027. What? No, that's such a long time. We'll be responsible like the early birds, but I selectively choose to believe humans have some evolutionary advantage to some of us liking active nighttime over active daytime. Alright, so I have to say I really, really, really enjoy nighttime. Really enjoy nighttime. But I also, lately, I also enjoy waking up early. That's next year, but it's still a long time. Like, why do they not just create new things very fast? I don't have the time to wait so long. It's not fair. Okay, so I don't know if I have like any other references that I want to draw. I thought I had, but let me just scroll. One last drawing for today. I think we're at 5 then. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so the 5th one. It's already 8. Oh, January. The year is all... No, don't say that. Time's already going by so fast. I don't want it to be the end of the year. Girl on a bike. No, hell no. Not a girl on a bike. Not ever in a million years will I draw a girl on a bike. I just need to find a good reference. Come on, something that just tickles my brain the right way. That would be cool. Why did I save references of bread? I like bread. I like bread. Never say never. Okay, that's true. I will never. Okay, I will not say never. Okay, as I counted, the year isn't over until I finish a journal. I only wrote a tiny amount of pages for 2026. I already wrote so much. I think it's cool though, because I mean, my goal is to all share it in videos with you and share like my journal entries and my insights, which I am I'm so excited about that. I'm very passionate about it as well. Like, I literally cannot wait for them to come out, and like I already have like a podcast name, and I already like entered the name on my Spotify account. Like, I will actually create like a real podcast. That's really cool. I've always wanted to do that, but I always thought like I have nothing to say. But in all honesty, if I look at my journal, I really have a lot to say and a lot to talk about. So I was just being really, really hard on myself. Now Steve is going to say like, Prue being hard on herself, that's not possible. Now that I said it, will you just not say it? You can just say that you were about to say it, and that I'm totally right that you were going to say it. That's fine. You can admit it. Oh, hold on. I think I found something. Or maybe not. Not quite. I'm trying. Oh my god. I am kind of tired though. No way. Punisher. Juice Man. You guys, you jinxed it for me. I come across girls on bikes right now. For fuck's sake. Your fault. Your fault. You're going all out on the pot idea. I'll easily check it out. Check it tonight. I'm oddly nocturnal about when I watch long form content too. Oh, that's kind of cool. Me too. And the fun thing is, I also recorded them at night, so you know, I think you will love the vibe. Oh, please let me know how you think the podcast is, and like how you like the videos. Okay, on Hondas or Kawasaki? Hold on, I will scroll back. Not sure actually. It doesn't say, like, the brand is not visible. It's like the it's a scooter with like a basket. Oh, sorry, with a basket on top. At the front. Why can I not find a decent reference? Oh my god, no. I don't want to keep yawning. Okay, tell me that I will find a good reference now. Tell me that I can find a good reference. Now. No. 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 Oh my gosh. Life is so hard right now. This is not it. Not it. Not it. Oh, this is kind of cute. Okay, got one. Sounds like a Vespa. Oh, yeah, could be it. Could no, wait, no, not a Vespa. Vespa is with the large front, like the broad front. Sleep, little Prudence. Only after my 5th drawing, I will sleep. But also I'm quite hungry, so I might snack a little just before hitting the sack. That's what you get when you wake up early. You get tired a lot sooner during the evening as well. Kinda sucks. Because I love nights. I love the nightly routines. The hand is overkill. A good pizza will help. Oh my god, pizza. Oh my gosh, pizza. I want pizza right now. I don't have pizza. Every day I enjoy your antics and bantering here more, Steve. It's as if Steve wants me to sleep. Which kind of pizza? I think I would want a, oh my gosh, 4 cheese, like quattro formaggi. That's so good. Which ones would you pick? Ryan, hi, doing 75 hearts, so out now for a 45-minute walk at 8:30 p.m. and freezing cold. Wait, is it 8:30 p.m. for you? Oh yeah, you're in the UK. Oh, of course. Exactly, Priya, I just stayed facts. I had Mexicano today. Wait, what is on the Mexicano? Is that with corn? Corn and like minced meats, I think. Fun times. So are you out by foot? Or are you with your car right now? Also, is it snowing? Be careful though, Ryan. We don't want you to not be careful in the snow. I don't know if it's snowing there still, but apparently it's still snowing in other parts of Europe. Even other parts of Belgium, I think. But not here anymore. It's just raining. Raining the entire time. Chicken, corn, pepperoni, paprika, and Tabasco. Whoo! That sounds like a spicy pizza. Isn't it like super spicy? I should be running but wanted to be in the stream. Oh no! Oh, that's kind of cool. I hope you're inside now though. Should be running but wanted to be in stream. It's melted at the moment and has been. Apparently storm is coming. Yeah, so I've heard. And apparently it's coming tomorrow, right? It's super good. I don't think we have those here. Is it like store bought, like the ones that you can get in a freezer, or is it fresh pizza? Oh my gosh, I'm getting so hungry right now, Punisher. Another 40 minutes! Are you kidding me? The storm is called Ellie. And my coworker nickname is also Ellie. Will be fun tomorrow. That's kind of cool. It's a beautiful name though, but I don't want a storm, okay? I don't want a storm, I don't want a storm. Maybe I'll just be smart? Hold on, I have an idea. If there's a storm coming, can anyone see, like, does anyone have like a fancy weather app where I can see if, like, where you can see if the storm is actually passing through Belgium? Because I want to see if, like, because in my weather app, okay, in my weather app, there is no storm coming. It's going to rain tomorrow, but rain is like, we're used to that. There is nothing else coming. It'll be like, oh, hold on. No, not really. It's not really like out of the ordinary. Just rain. Rain all day. All weekend, apparently. You're probably too far south, so no worries. It's raining right now for me at least. It's not snow. Yeah. I mean, I can deal with the rain, but snow is just like, ugh. It was beautiful though. I've seen some snow this week, and I was kind of tempted to make like a snowman, but then I didn't because it's cold outside, and so no. Homemade pizza is also very good. I have never actually tasted a homemade pizza that actually was good. I don't know if that's an unpopular opinion, but never have I tasted a pizza that was as good as either like the pizzeria ones, or I would much rather take one out of the freezer than like the homemade ones. I had to run at 6 a.m. Monday, and mine's... Why do you run so much, Ryan? Why do you run at, like, why? All the weather apps are liars. Yeah. Probably they are. I just hope they're not in this case. I just hope I don't get like only rain. Yeah, not snow. I don't hope I get snow. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to get snow. That's what I want to say. When I made it, my girlfriend said we never need to order takeaway again. I'm trying to lose weight. Oh, okay. Ryan, can I ask you about the updates on the girlfriends? You're trying to lose weight, so that's why you're running, right? Sure, ask away. Well, kind of wondering, like, if you want to share, like, an update. Or if you're, like, if you don't feel comfortable, that's okay. But, yeah, I wonder, like, did you, like... Has it been, like, clear to you what you want with her? Like, okay. I don't know if I can... I feel so intrusive for me to ask. How are things going, Ryan? Snow is good, bro. No snow, no good. Wait, you're confusing me. Doing 75 hard, which is a challenge. You need to do 2 workouts per day. One must be outside. Ew. Okay. Okay. I love that for you, but also I would never. That is like, kudos to you though. I could never. I do work out now too, though, again, because, you know, I've always loved to work out, but I've neglected my health a little bit. And I did feel that my legs are actually hurting, were hurting lately, because I haven't been doing much. And now I'm back to going to the gym. Like, I try to go Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday mornings, and I'm much more productive during the afternoon and into the evening as well. Much more than I were before before working out. So it's really good for yeah, for my overall health and yeah, my mental health as well, my productivity, my work, everything. We have snow. You can make a snow brew. Oh, that would be so cool. There was enough snow for that though. Things are going alright. I'm happy to hear that. I used to powerlift, competed a couple times, but now I'm trying to get healthy, so more running versus lifting, a lot of heavy circles. Okay, so more running and lifting at the same time. I do the lifting and then I go on the treadmill for like half an hour, and I'm fine with that. I really don't want to go outside. So as much as I love it outside during summer, I hate it outside during winter. Winter is definitely not my favorite season. I cannot wait for it to pass. I know I'll be happier as soon as the sun comes out again. But now I do feel that like working out definitely helps my mental health for to just enjoy my days a bit more. That's a good thing. All right, so let's see. Currently walking in the rain. Outside pizza suck right now. I can imagine. What the hell? Winter is better as summer because in summer there is heat waves. They're not normal these days. Yeah, that's true. That is true. That is true. But you know, I mean, the heat waves are like, yeah, they're not avoidable. That's true. But I also don't like when there's snow and it's also really dangerous outside. So it's just dangerous either way. And yeah, apart from the heat waves, I mean, I love spring. Spring is probably my favorite season. And I'm like May and June, those are really beautiful months. But as soon as, yeah, you're totally right. As soon as the heat waves come in, like, I'm done for. I wouldn't go outside either. Delivered an electric stove to the second floor yesterday and the old one down to the car. That was my workout yesterday. Yeah, it's pretty fair. Pretty fair. I used to hate summer as a ginger man, but I love them now. Oh, I'm glad that you love them now. That's good. Oh, I can imagine though. I mean, I don't really get sunburned because I don't go out in the sun that much. You know, I'm not really like, I don't want to tan, or I really like to soak up the sun. So like, let's say for 15 minutes I would go in the sun, and just make sure that my body is warm, and I like that feeling, like my body being warm. And like right now it's just cold and humid, and I cannot really deal with that so much. I'm sure there is a climate out there that is much more reasonable and are agreeable for my body. Like my body craves something else besides this weather, or like different from this weather. I'm sure. All right. Okay, so that was my last one for today. I'm not really sure if I like the... There's like something wrong with her hair here. This will be much more like it. I'm going to grab something to eat, and then I'm going to go to bed because I'm just so tired. And I'm hungry and tired. That's not a good combination as a woman. Or as a Prue, in fact. I'm just going to say, like, as a Prue, that is not a good combination. On the girlfriend talk, though, she is sending me rings and stuff. Like, sending pictures of... Right, she said that she's not finding anyone better than me again, so need to get shit locked down, quit, and get a baby. No, Ryan, hold your horses. Don't do those things just because someone tells you to. Just think about it if you want that as well, please. But it's good that she's like so invested in the relationship, but also it's very early. Not your down to earth Prue giving you a lecture right now. I would be like, no. If you were to be like my brother, I would just say no. That is way too early. I'm so sorry. No, I shouldn't give you my no. That was like that wasn't called for, Ryan. I'm so sorry. But also like the financials are not there. Well, yeah. But also, like, what you just said, like, a few weeks ago, I would just, like, really take your time. Yeah. Take your time. And see, like, how she is in different situations, different circumstances. Try living together for a little bit, I guess, and see how this person is to live with. Just that would be my advice, my unsolicited advice. But like, if you want more unsolicited advice, you can just ask me. No, I'm so sorry. I just shouldn't. No, I shouldn't interfere, but I will. Please do. Prue, in a nutshell, I'm hungry, tired, cold, out of coffee. It's fine, though, that I'm now out of coffee. It's fine. Totally can live with that. Otherwise, I would just be, like, my heart would be racing in my bed, and that would not be good. It sounds both nice. She likes you and all, but it seems like a lot of pressure so early on. Yeah. Exactly. That's probably what I'm thinking too. It's like you need to also want it, and it's not just something that, oh, I'm not going to find anyone better than you. So just put a ring on me and like make a baby. That sounds so wrong. I'm not going to find anyone better than you. That sounds so wrong. I mean, it may sound right, but it's so I would just, I would die if I would hear that. I'm also, I may be very down to earth on that matter. You want unsolicited advice? You came to the right place. Yes. Yes. I love to hear it. I'm glad you do. I'm glad you do. Oh my god, my stomach is rumbling. I don't know if you could hear it, but it was really loud. It was my werewolf side that was coming out of me. I'm a catch. What can I say? Ryan, I love that for you, but also like you also need to be careful, right? Because baby is like a very huge commitment, as you know. And like, let's say, I don't know. Yeah, who am I to, who am I, right? Like, make babies if you want to. Marry people if you want to, but also just like don't do it because someone else is telling you to. Yeah. Just be careful. Yeah. I just want you to be happy and not make like decisions that are rushed. But okay. Yeah, the pizza is calling me. I don't have any pizza, Punisher. Sadly. But I do have some chips. So. Oh, I do have some nuts as well. I like nuts. That's weird. The ones to eat. I like the nuts that I can eat. The cracky ones. I like to crack some nuts. We can't hear you. Your stomach is still out. I know. I need to go eat something and drink something and pasta. Oh my god, pasta. What the fuck? Yeah. Now I want pasta too. Also quattro formaggi. I just want cheese basically. That's all I want is a cheese. Alright, you guys. I'm going to leave you to it for tonight. I will be back here next Thursday. Yes, next Thursday. To draw some more doodles. I will be much better prepared. I will just look at... Okay, but I did have the reference photos, but it just didn't connect with the ones that I saved anymore. So I'm just going to search for new ones for next week. Or maybe I will feel connected with the ones that I did have. Which would be very nice. But I'm glad I found the 5th reference that I wanted to draw. Thank you so much, Punisher. It will not be dinner, thankfully. I will not eat that much. I will just have a little snickety snack before bed, and then yeah, I will hear you very soon, hopefully. I'm so glad that I saw you guys here tonight. It was so lovely to catch up, and it was a lovely first stream of the year. Yeah, cannot wait to draw with you a bit more next time. So, yeah, I will post these on Patreon as well. I think tomorrow, maybe during the weekend, we'll see. Thanks everyone for being here. Thank you, Prius, for the lovely stream. Thank you so much, Steve, Punisher, Ryan, Juiceman, if you're still here. Thank you so much, Charky, if you're still watching. Thank you all for joining. I really had a very lovely time, and I will see you next week. Bye, guys. Have a good night, you too. Have a nice rest of your day, night, Punisher. Thank you. Bye, everyone. Have fun and become pasta. I will become pasta, Juice Man. I will become pasta for you. Next time I'll be tagliatelle. Bye, guys.